Well, I'm doing us an early morning vlog today. The sun's really bright and in the other direction. It's amazing out here. So I wanted to talk about some things that are converging. Again, I love convergences in spiritual ideals. And the one that I've been really playing with to some great success, and by success I mean significantly more contented days and a calmer mind. And it has been the result of this idea of taking that teaching from all the great sages to take refuge in God alone. And normally for myself, the idea of God has been so abstract in my life, so far away and distant, that it really wasn't until after I'd been a monk for almost 8 years till I think I took refuge, as it were, in God for the first time. And that was the beginning of a nice change for sure. But how do you take refuge in a concept, in something that we consider to be an imagination or a thing that's separate and apart from us, that we can't touch, taste, hear, smell, all of those things? What do you do with a teaching like that? Well, you marry it with what you know of the divine from the sages, that Satchit Ananda, that ultimate description allowable for the divine, is that love, intelligence, and existence. And you look for those things within yourself. You turn your mind from the outgoing senses and you go within and you recognize love, you recognize intelligence, and most importantly, for the practice that I've sort of been working on, is recognizing existence, which is one of the most quiet, unnoticeable profundities of human life, and that is just this existence. I read this morning in the Avadutta Gita, that the sage wanders undisturbed in leisure, enjoying the bliss of his own mind. And to enjoy the bliss of your own mind, you have to step outside of the mind, like we've talked about. So when I try to take refuge, or when I'm feeling caught up or exhausted or full of anxiety or depression or any of these things these days, one of the techniques that has really been helpful and really worked for me is taking a moment to sit in stillness, take a breath, take the position of the observer of the mind, come only to the moment, because the moment is God, and you can take refuge in the moment. But the moment has to be undefined and uncolored. It has to be allowed to emanate its own sense of beauty, which comes through the recognition of existence within. Just opening yourself up to this profound mystery, this amazing experience, regardless of the conditions of mind and body, whether it's in pain, misery, or horror. Mere existence, when it's studied at in any of those conditions, is phenomenal. It's unbelievable. And so to take a lift from that and know that the moment is pure, it's unadulterated by any ideas of need or quest or past, future. It's free. And to sit in that moment under any condition, whether you're being stressed at work or whether you're being annoyed by the family or you're just exhausted from the day, to sit and take refuge in God. Know the nature of the moment to be love, the nature of the moment to be intelligent, and pure existence. And all three of those are observable and immersible in your own being. So take a moment that's pure. Leave out the past and the future, which leaves out the anxiety. Focus on the love and that all-encompassing being that takes away the loneliness. And focus on the inner bliss of existence and intelligence, and that takes away the sadness. It's all emanating from within you. These are things always available to you. The beloved, your real nature.